everyone, my name is Zanera and this is my YouTube channel, So Zanera. If you haven't already, just make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you are able to stay up to date on any of my upcoming videos. On today's video, I'm going to try to cover as much as I can about my big day tomorrow. I am very, very excited, guys. I am getting ready for bed. So, well, clearly I gotta wipe off all this makeup before I go to bed, but I'm getting ready for bed. I gotta go to bed kind of at a decent time tonight because I do have to wake up at like 6 a.m. to make sure that I make it on time to this class. It's about 45-minute drive away from my house, so I do need to be up early because I have to be there at 8 a.m. But I am getting Botox certification so that I'm able to administer Botox and just learn more about Botox as well as derma fillers. If you guys haven't already watched my first video, watch it so that you're able to get to know a little bit more about me as well as see a little bit about my apartment. My first video was my intro and I gave apartment tips, apartment shopping tips. So if you haven't already, just make sure you watch that video, like and comment on it if you feel. But if not, just make sure that you do subscribe to my channel and just stay tuned to this. I am going to try to vlog as much as I can about the class. But if they don't allow me to record while I'm in there, I will vlog as much as I can before. It's going to be early in the morning, but I'm going to vlog as much as I can before the class and as much as I can afterwards and give a review on how I feel that the class did. I'm very excited about it. I just can't wait to learn about it, and this is just the type of nurse that I eventually want to be. I do have like long-term goals of being a full-time cosmetic nurse, either within a med spa or have my own concierge med nursing spa. So that's my plan. I am trying to just check things off my list as it comes. Again, I am a new grad, so this is just the first step to me, and then I'll just move forward with my other steps. The total price for it was $1,650, so $1,650 for an 8-hour course, and it's for registered nurses, nurse practitioners, physician assistants, as well as doctors can all take this course. I don't know about like estheticians and everyone else if they are allowed to take this course because I don't think they can administer the Botox, but registered nurses can, and I know that in this state that I'm allowed to do it as long as I have a doctor's order. So I already did my research on everything. I paid for the class, and now I get to go to the class, and I'm going to try to vlog as much as I can. But if the course does not allow me, if the people there do not allow me to vlog while I'm there, then I'm going to try to vlog as much as I can before, while I'm out front, outside of it, and afterwards, and give a review on how I felt the course was. So I'm running super behind, so I'm kind of in a rush, but I did want to show you guys at least what I'm wearing. Hold on, let me turn my light so you have a little better lighting. So this is my outfit. I really didn't know what to wear, so I just put on a brown top, and some leather pants, and some leather boots. Alright, hey guys, I came to the lobby just to sit down. We're on our lunch break. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But the first 4 hours has gone by of the class session. Now we're just waiting for the models to get here so that we can do the Botox and derma fillers injections on all of the models. So the first 4 hours was very informative. Ooh, let me get the lighting better. The first 4 hours was very informative, and I can't wait for this next 4 hours to do injections on actual models. I'll get more into detail later. Hey everyone, so I did just get home from my Botox class. It's now almost about 6 o'clock. It was about a 35 to 40 minute drive for me. So I'm just getting home, and I wanted to do a quick review on the class before I go out for tonight. So I kind of have to hurry up. So the class was about 8 hours long. We got there at 8 a.m. Well, I was a little late, but we got there at 8 a.m. and the class ended around about 4:45-ish. We had about an hour for break. The first half of the session was dedicated to the instructor, you know, teaching us about Botox and dermal fillers. They went through all of their slides. It was a total in about 160 slides, if I'm counting correctly. Then the second half of the session was dedicated to the hands-on training, where all of the models that pre-registered came in for their appointment times and they were able to get dermal fillers as well as Botox. This class, in all, I would give it a 4 stars. So the first half of the class was very informative. Again, like I said before, I am a registered nurse. It was a nurse practitioner in this class, as well as I think a medical doctor. So anyone is open to taking this class. They do go to multiple cities, so just make sure that you check their website to see if they're coming to a city near you. Other than that, the very first half of the session was dedicated to learning about syringes, learning about the skin, learning about how to inject and different techniques to inject the Botox and dermal fillers, things that are contraindicated with the injections, things that you want to do, you know, pre-treatment and post-treatment, ways to inform your clients of techniques to use after treatment, and how to avoid different types of complications with Botox and dermal fillers. So the class in all was very informative. The second half of the class was, again, when the models came, and that was my favorite part of the class. The models were very nice and helpful, and they were very open to us doing it. So again, if you're someone that's interested in Botox or dermal fillers, and you might think that it's a little too expensive, just look and see if this class that I went to is offered in a city near you, and you're able to go there and get the Botox and dermal fillers at a discounted rate. I know some people drove over an hour and a half to come to this class to be a model, just so that they're able to get the dermal filler as well as the Botox. So I think the lower price for them is worth it, but just know that it is going to be students. These are medical students though, so these are like nurses, nurse practitioners, as well as doctors. You know, this is going to be their first time working with someone in this type of field as far as cosmetics. So in a total, I would give the class about 4.5 out of 5 stars. I am very satisfied. I think it was worth the money. Again, it was very informative. I liked the slides. I think the slides were straight to the point. You know, it was very early, so I wish they would have just had it start later. That he probably would have got 5 stars if it started a little later, but 8 o'clock in the morning is kind of early for me, you know, on a day off, but whatever, I guess. Gotta pay the cost to be the boss. So yeah, other than that, I probably wouldn't critique anything else. They did provide lunch for us. Yeah, and again, my favorite part again was just the models. Like, I loved doing it, and honestly, all of the models left out of there and they were satisfied with the results. Some of the models even said that this wasn't their first time coming to this session to get it, that they come. One lady said that she comes every 6 months to this course. So she like models every 6 months, you know, because she's like, she gets her Botox and fillers at a discounted rate. So again, if it's in your city and you're interested in derma fillers and Botox, you know, check into it and you'll be able to get it at a lower price. At the end of the course, they did give us a certificate. I'm trying to block out my name. Well, my last name. But they did give us a certificate. I'm blocking it. So that was a certificate of completion. Again, you're not required to do that. If you are a registered nurse and you're watching this, you're not required to do this. Check your state laws, but you're not required to take this course in order to get Botox injections. It was just something that I wanted to do because this is a field that I'm very serious about getting into, and it's starting to become very competitive, that more nurses are starting to want to be into cosmetics and esthetician nursing. So I didn't want to have to go to like esthetician school to learn about skin. Like, I didn't want to just jump into it and not have a background. So I felt like this class would help me get a little bit more of a background on how to inject and, you know, different techniques to use. And this class did everything I expected it to do. So if that's something you're looking for, check and see if this course or a course similar is coming to a city near you. Other than that, during the class, they did have a starter kit that was for sale. Can you see this? I don't know, but it was for sale. I don't know if you can see it, but okay. So yeah, this was for sale. It was $300. I personally didn't purchase one. I didn't deem it as being necessary for me to purchase one. It was a $300 kit that had alcohol swabs, 1cc and 3cc syringes, other insulin syringes that I know are cheaper because I used to work in a pharmacy. So I can get them for cheaper than what this, you know, box is trying to sell me it for. Had headbands, gauze, facial wipes, alcohol pads, like all of that stuff. I don't see this as being a need to get it for $300. So didn't get that. But they also have, you know, other little brochures that you can use, you know, to help you practice when you're out after the class, out in the field after the class, just to give you more information on the different type of muscles and different problematic areas that most patients will come into you and complain about and want to be treated on. So the class also gave you, you know, again, pre-treatment and post-treatment information to make sure that you tell your patients. It also gave you a little mock form that they actually had all of the models fill out if you want to, you know, make a form similar to this to keep in your charting out in the practice. So again, in all, the class was very informative. I'm going to try to put as many details below as I can. They didn't let me record while I was in there, but I did post a picture on my Instagram. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Silzanair. And while in the class, I also just, you know, took some notes. I mean, I don't think it's going to serve any purpose to read the notes to you all, but if you're interested in this, just make sure that you, again, look on the website and see if they're offering this class near you. So yeah, other than that, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you hit the bell. I've just learned that if you hit the bell, you'll be notified on any of my upcoming videos. So make sure that you hit that bell so that you get notifications to your personal phone, as well as on your YouTube account that lets you know when I do post my following videos. Also, just make sure you follow me again on Instagram and Twitter, guys. And yeah, the Botox class was successful. Now I'm about to go out and get some dinner and